Yo, what's up, everybody? This is LB here, back at y'all with another one. Shout out to my brother Ticket TB, Behind the Sports Podcast, Too Raw for TB, Black Reality TV, KQKC Boxing Network. Make sure y'all go subscribe to respective channels along with the other brothers in Lions Den basketball community. Okay. Now, I've been wanting to talk about this for quite a while. And it just so happens on July 4th, Independence Day, to, a lot of, the people out here that actually celebrate that or whatever. But here we are. We're like 100 and some odd days into the killing of Breonna Taylor, and we still don't have any arrests. We still don't have any prosecutions, and we still have nobody being held accountable for the killing of Breonna Taylor. Shout out to Ricardo Rimpel in the chat. Now, in case you don't know who this guy is, I'm going to put him up on the screen. This guy you see on the picture right here is Daniel Cameron. Now, once upon a time, not long ago, Daniel Cameron became the first black attorney general elected in Kentucky. Now, this guy was a former legal counselor for Senator Mitch McConnell. He was also the first black person to be independently elected to statewide office in Kentucky and the first Republican attorney general elected in the state more than 70 years. Now, the current lieutenant governor, Janine Hampton, she's also a black Republican, but she was voted in the office as Governor Matt Bevin's running mate in the 2015 election. Now, Cameron he replaced Andy Bishar, a Democrat who, we'll get to that. So Cameron supported Trump's push for a border wall. So that tell you right there, this dude is a fucking coon. Anybody that would go out their way to support that man, you automatically fall into the coon category. Sellout, buck dancer, Sambo, what else you want to call him? Spit shoe shiner, all that, right? This motherfucker right here. Trump held a rally in Lexington in the eve of the election. He introduced Mr. Cameron by saying a star is born. No, he ain't no goddamn star. He just added to the list of fucking coons, the Legion of Bootlegs. Shit. People like him make me sick. I wanted to put the framework before I come in and talk about the case of Breonna Taylor, but I wanted to give y'all an idea of who this guy was. Show you another picture. Show you another picture of this motherfucker. Look at him. Look at him yucking it up with Trump. Look at him. He just smiling from ear to ear with that fucking part on the side of his head. Look at that shit. Well, you see all 30. I mean, look at the teeth, man. Them teeth are the makers of a fucking quintessential coon. Look at this motherfucker. This motherfucker shining. Yeah. I'ma keep winning. Yeah, that motherfucker right there. Look how he grinning in front of the camera with this fucking hack. You can't tell me this guy just oozes bootlickery. Look at that shit. Boy, I tell you, get on my fucking nerves. Then Then this guy was working for Mitch McConnell. Come on now. We already know what the deal is. And then this guy was a former football player at the University of Louisville. Luda Ryder, that's what y'all, hey, you know, if Luda Ryder Sports ever come in this chat room, you know we about to get on his ass, you know what I'm saying? That's his boy. You know what I'm saying? Luda Ryder, if you watching this video, you're going to have to account for the sins. You're going to have to account for those sins, buddy. Shout out to Back to the Basics in the chat room. This dude's disgusting. This dude is I thought, well, you know what? I ain't gonna go there yet. I'm gonna see how much more coonery this guy's gonna fucking get in. Right? Now that I laid the framework of who this fucking bootlicker is, now, mind you, this dude is the Attorney General for the state of Kentucky. So I got a question for you, Mr. Coon. When the fuck are you gonna get off your ass and stop yucking it up with that white girl you married and get on your fucking job and hold these bastards accountable for murdering that woman? Why is it taking so fucking long for you to charge these motherfuckers? Huh? You coons, man, look, you piss me off. You fucking coon. I can't stand coons like you. Anybody that look like you, talk like you, think like you, associate with you, I can't stand none of y'all. Hell are you motherfuckers. Now, instead, this guy investigating the murder of Breonna Taylor, this is what he decided to do during his, this is what he decides to do. Yeah, look at it. Look at him. And he the only black person there. Now, I don't know if you know who Tina Lawson is, but that's Beyonce's mom. He's at an engagement party. Look at him. Just yucking it up. Oh, they're so blissfully in love. That's so sweet. The fuck out of here. I don't care about none of that shit. You decide to go yuck it up with this woman, and yet Breonna Taylor, you know, her family, that poor family is grieving the loss of their daughter or their sister or their niece. Salute to Stephen Brown in the building. And yet you decide to spend your time doing this shit. Look at this. When Breonna Taylor's, this was Miss Tina Lawson put on her Instagram. This was she said. She said when Breonna Taylor's mother Tamika asked to speak with him, he had someone else call her. When he ran for office, there were a lot of black people that were excited and thought, "Oh my God, maybe we have a fair chance because it will be a black man in this position. He will be fair and unbiased towards black people." They voted for him. That's why it's important to educate yourself on people who are running for office. And she's right. She is absolutely right about that. We got to be educated on who they look. When I go to vote for somebody, look, it's to the point now I'm not even voting this election because I don't like neither candidate. I don't like Donald Trump. I don't like Joe Biden. And, you know, chances are Joe Biden's going to put that fucking wildebeest Kamala Harris as his running mate. And look, so we got two known racists running for president, and then we got an anti-black man hater that she'll fuck a black man, but she won't marry one. Oh, what up, Monterey Moore? Straight up, she'll fuck a black man, but she won't marry one. Meanwhile, she'll put him in jail. She'll put black moms in jail for truancy law, right? And like I said before, how are we gonna get on Amy Klobuchar with her fucking record? But yet we turn a blind eye to Kamala Harris's record. right? But yet, I'm supposed. Oh, Kamala Harris, man, Kamala Harris. All of a sudden, now, seeing the light, she turned the blind. She just all this bullshit she did, literally sleeping her way to the top, and all of a sudden, I'm supposed to forget about that, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. The fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no evidence. Look, do we evolve as human beings? Yes. Have we made mistakes? Yes. Because I know I sure as hell made my share of mistakes. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm all holier than thou. I am 10 million miles from perfect. I made my share of mistakes. But what do you do with those mistakes? Do you move forward, or do you put yourself on a linear trajectory to where you continue to make those mistakes and shit? Right? So this is my thing. I've seen no evidence to where Kamala Harris want to go out here and inflict change for the better of the black community. Has she pushed for reparations? No. Has she pushed for, blacks not being gentrified out their home? No. So if she ain't pushed for none of these things, right? Has she pushed for punishment when it comes to these police officers? No, she's protected them. She's taking money from police unions. What the fuck would make you think what the fuck would make you believe that Kamala Harris is for the black people? She's not. She's an agent for white supremacy. Just like this motherfucker right here. This motherfucking rat bastard is a goddamn agent for white supremacy. Look who he worked for. He worked for Mitch McConnell, for crying out loud. That fucking snap turtle Mitch McConnell of all people. But yet, this is what happens in the black community. We sit here and let these people dupe us into believing, oh, just because he's a black man, he's for the culture. No, there's this old saying, all skin folk and kin folk. Not all skin folks is kin folks, man. You can look and tell this dude's not for the people. Because if he was, we would have convictions already. I mean, we would have, guys in jail being charged already for the murder of this woman. They were so quick to charge her boyfriend, though, or they was really quick to charge him when they came in the house. Don't even bother to knock. They just kick the door down, walk in, and think there was an episode of fucking G.I. Joe. So when the guy don't even know it's the police, and he shoots at them and hits one of them, but they was quick to charge him, though, but they ain't so quick to charge these motherfucking white cops that killed this woman in her house from an illegal raid. You go to the wrong address, anything that happens after that is irrelevant. This kid, and salute to that judge, man. I forgot his name. The judge that handled her boyfriend's case. I can't remember who the judge was, but salute to that guy, the honorable, and I mean honorable. There was a black judge. I can't remember his name, but he's honorable for that. Salute to that judge, man, for seeing for what it was. They were literally trying to railroad that guy. But these cops out here still got jobs, still get benefits, still get the roam the streets on a daily basis, whatever like that. This is why the public don't trust police. And I'm supposed to just sit here and play the waiting game while this fucking hack go yuck it up with a white girl? Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. You fucking coon ass motherfucker. I can't stand you. Then look at this, right? We're in the middle of a pandemic. Where the fuck are their masks? Why are they not social distancing? Why are all these people here at the fucking at this reception? We're in the middle of we're in the middle of a pandemic that's killing all kinds of people left and right, and yet they're so blissfully in love. You got all these fucking hacks at this event. Nobody social distancing. Nobody wearing masks. coon ass motherfucker. This is a slap in the face. Yeah. And she's and back to the basics is right. Look how long they wait to charge McMichaels in the All Marbury case. Like 2-3 months go by. And if it weren't for the video, who knows if they would have even gotten arrested if it weren't for the video? Come on. The fuck are y'all waiting on? And don't give me that bullshit about, well, we gotta, it's a thorough investigation and, it takes time. Well, you got time to go yuck it up at a reception. You got time to go yuck it up at a reception. I'm pretty sure you got time to look at this fucking case. And then you don't even have enough decency to call the family. You had somebody else call the family. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. They was quick to charge the boyfriend with murder or attempted murder or whatever like that, but they ain't so quick to arrest these police officers. What the fuck is that? That's what I'm saying. These cops ain't been fired yet. They still got a job. They still get benefits. They still get whether they pushing papers or handing out parking tickets, the fact of the matter is they still got a job. They still get paid. That's bullshit. This family is grieving. This family is pissed off, and rightfully so. But yet, this guy, this fucking hack, got time to go yuck it up at a reception. Bullshit. That's why I call him what I call him. I call him a Kentucky Fried Coon. But that's what he is. Now, this coming from the New York Post. Another one. There's another article from my bad. This article from the New York Post. So we got a suspect got arrested for protesting during Breonna Taylor. But yet these same cops shout out to the Queen Unique Dawn in the building. Right? So these protesters can get arrested, but yet these cops can still continue to have a job, right? That's bullshit. I said, don't give me that bullshit about, we need time and the investigation is thorough and over like that. Get the fuck out of here. Because this is the thing. If you want to push for these guys to get arrested, you can get these guys arrested. So it goes back to what I always say and what I always ask, right? Are you being paid off? Huh? Let's just ask the question. Are you being paid off by police unions? Who is paying you to keep these guys out in the street? I'm telling you, man, because if it wasn't for that, these guys would be in jail right now. If these guys was black, these guys would be in jail right now. Look, when you had those black cops tase the boyfriend and girlfriend out in Atlanta, it took them no time for them to arrest them and charge them. It took them no time at all. But these white cops out here in Kentucky, they can go out here, play the role of John Wayne and shit, just kick down people's doors, shoot at people at will, kill them at will, right? Oh, and then I forgot about the autopsy. Did y'all see the autopsy come back? The autopsy said no injuries. Now, if that ain't a bigger slap in the face, I don't know what is. The autopsy came back saying there was no injuries. You mean no injuries? The girl, y'all chopped this girl up like she was the man. So we're not gonna do nothing about that, right? About how they just completely botched the autopsy report, right? Come on, man. Look, like I said before, be careful who this just goes to show us, right? We got to be careful who comes in our circle, man. Just because they look like us, don't mean they're with us. Straight up. Just because they act like us, just because they look like us, they're not necessarily with us. You know what I'm saying? And we just gotta call it for what it is. That motherfucker is a goddamn fucking raw, unadulterated coon. Shout out to Myron Jones in the chat. Yeah, that system's corrupt. You know why it's corrupt? Because people are being bought and paid for. You can't tell me that you look at that guy with his perfectly aligned teeth, you know what I'm saying, and tell me that guy ain't bought and paid for. The guy worked for Mitch McConnell, for crying out loud. Mitch McConnell still getting paid under the table. I talked about Mitch McConnell the other day about the whole thing with the mail, right? If you go to opensecrets.org, now if y'all don't know what opensecrets.org is, that basically tells you who is buying these politicians, who's paying these politicians daily bread, right? It gives a breakdown of what company has donated to their re-election campaign or whatever like that. Okay, so for example, Mitch McConnell has received donations from United States Postal Service. It's from UPS and FedEx. Oh, I know. UPS and FedEx just happen to be the two main competitors of the United States Postal Service. Yes, the hospitals, coroners, and cops and media all work together. It all happened to me with my unarmed husband. Oh, shit. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that, Unique Dawn. Damn. Yeah, man, they all work together, man. They all work together. Yeah. I'm not selling, and selling out your community, man. That's a bad move, man. That's a very bad move, because once you sell out the community, man, you can't come back. Because these white hacks out here, these motherfuckers that you out here buck dancing and eating honey butter biscuits straight out the church's box for, these same guys you out here cooning and buffooning for, as soon as they get done with you, they're gonna toss you aside, like they're gonna flush you down the toilet like you're a used condom. For real. Man, Unique Dawn, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Straight up, man. That's so sad, man. But for real. Not, and it's bad enough. We got people out here that's running interference for white supremacy, right? It's already bad enough. We got, the fucking mangy hyena Candace Owens and the fucking, the top shop bootlicker, what that motherfucker name is, Brandon Tatum, and and that dick in the booty ass Paris Denard, and that fucking, and the Mr. 999 playing Herman Cain, who is right now in the hospital with a Covidius Maximus because he didn't take this shit seriously. He thought this shit was a hoax. And then you got those two. Then you got those other two fucking coonstresses, Diamond and Silk, or I like to call them cubic zirconia and polyester. Them two motherfuckers. oh, these numbers out there just look, they just finagling numbers to make Trump look bad. No, bitch. Trump made himself look bad. Why you out here running interference? Y'all know good and well the systemic racism is like an oak tree. This thing has stood the test of time. This thing has stood through multiple world wars. This thing has stuck. This thing has lasted through outbreaks, financial economic crashes. It stood through. Let's see what else we had. See, we had 2 world wars. We had countless evidence of hurricanes, tornadoes, all kinds of natural disasters, outbreaks that's killed people left and right, economic, and survived through the burst of the housing bubble, the stock market crashes, all that type of shit. This systemic racism has stood the test of time. It has outlived your mom, your grandmom, your great grandmom, your great great grandmom, your great 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 grandmom, and it just keeps on withstanding the test of time. And as long as we still, and this thing got to be uprooted. Like I said, when you talk about systemic racism, like this oak tree, you have to uproot it, right? It has to be uprooted. You just can't cut off a branch while ignoring the other branches, because the other branch is going to continue to grow. You cut off one branch and you ignore the other ones, then the tree's never going to die. You have to uproot it. Just not that long ago, you had KKK members pose as police officers killing people down in Richmond. But this is the thing, as long as we got sellouts like Daniel Cameron, for real, as long as we got sellouts like Daniel Cameron in the up there, how the fuck we going to progress? As soon as we got agents that's going to go out there and sell out to white supremacy, how the fuck are we going to grow? How the fuck are we going to make this progress happen? We got coons like this, taking deals and backdoor oil fields and shit. Or I take that back. Damn, I got my own line fucked up. How are we supposed to progress when we got this guy taking backdoor deals in oil fields type of shit? This is why I'm mad. This is why I get pissed off. Because the fucking coons run around here at DNC, and then let's not forget what the fuck Mitch McConnell said about Barack Obama, right? Now, I ain't the biggest Obama fan, but when it came time to talk about reparation, what did Mitch McConnell say? What did that fucking that no-neck snap turtle say? Oh, well, you gotta already got black presidents, and ain't that your reparations already? That's what the motherfucker said. And then you got this fucking useless hack, that butter biscuit eating goddamn Daniel. Damn, he made me forget his name. I'm so fucking mad at him. Yeah, the fucking super coon, Daniel Cameron. I'm telling you, man, we need to do I'm thinking about doing a video one day about these up and coming coons or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because they learned from the Larry Elders. They learned from, the Herman Cains and the fucking who else? I mean, there's some all-time bootlicks. But yet this dude, Daniel Cameron, instead of going out here holding these cops accountable, he wants to go out here and fucking and cut a jig. He wants to yuck it up with his white wife. Look, if you want to go ahead and swirl in some carpet mud and do whatever, hey, that's your personal life, bro. But at the same time, you need to hold these motherfuckers accountable. And we talking punishment for these cops. 100 some odd days go by, there's still no arrests, there's still no charges. What the fuck are y'all doing? Man, fuck Sean King and Tamika Mallory. Fuck all of them. Sean King ain't even black. He's a white dude want to act black. So fuck Sean King too. Now you already had the Louisville police chief get fired over another incident. Matter of fact, it was the incident involving the it was one of them. It was this guy that did barbecue for the police department. He's this guy. He was like he had a local business making barbecue for the community and things like that. He even provided barbecue to the police department. What that got him? A bullet in his, a couple bullets, and he's fucking dead now. And the police chief ended up getting fired for that. So not only I directed my ire at this fucking coon ass motherfucking Daniel Cameron, but the mayor of Louisville, the police chief of Louisville, where the fuck are y'all at? When the fuck are y'all gonna arrest these motherfuckers? I don't hear nothing but these guys getting reassigned. These guys need to be arrested. These guys need to be charged. What the fuck are y'all doing? When the fuck are you gonna get off your fucking ass and get and hold these police officers accountable for the shit they did? If y'all out in Kentucky right now, look, don't go to Mitch McConnell's house. The motherfucker ain't there. Y'all wasting y'all time going to Mitch McConnell's house, okay? The motherfucker is not there. The motherfucker out in D.C., okay? Don't waste your time going to Mitch McConnell's house. You need to go by his house. That attorney general, you need to find his house and go see his ass. He there. He there. Go find his ass and protest outside his house. Don't waste your time going to Mitch McConnell's house. The motherfucker ain't there. Okay? He's not there. Don't waste your time going by fucking what that other motherfucking senator is. Rand Paul. Yeah, don't go by his house either. He ain't there. Go by Daniel Cameron's house. Go knock on his door. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to take him no wedding gifts and no shit like that. Don't even give him no wedding gifts. The only wedding gift you can give him is the justice for Breonna Taylor. Put pressure on his ass. Look, the same way we vote you in is the same way we'll vote you out when come time for your re-election, buddy. So if you want that seat, if you want to keep that seat as Attorney General, you need to get with the program. And that's my question, right? Because Daniel Cameron was a former football player at University of Louisville, as I stated earlier, right? Why these football players got to be the biggest coons? When you talk about this guy, or the fucking lifetime achievement award for coons, Jim Brown. Jim Brown was a former football player for the Cleveland Browns, right? Marcellus Wiley, on a lower scale of coonery, he said that bullshit about Avery Bradley the other day, right? Why these football players got to come out to be the biggest fucking coons? Does CTE get to your head like that? Is that the effects of CTE? Jerry Rice running around here with a fucking chicken drumette on a helmet for Popeyes commercials and shit. What the fuck is that? Just like my boy LVZ said last week, coon into eternity. That what CTE stand for. Coon into eternity. That what all the credit go to LVZ for that. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to LVZ NBA Talk, man. For real. Ray Lewis, man, look. Ray Lewis put on one of the most epic jigs when it came to that whole Colin Kaepernick situation. Man, I don't even want to talk about Ray Lewis, man. Man, you know what? Look, Ray Lewis is a coon to the third power, okay? I mean, he just take his coonery up another notch. I don't like no fucking coon, man. If you're a coon, man, stay the fuck away from me. I don't need you, fumigating my brain cells with your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. If you a coon, if you a buck dancer sellout, man, you know what I'm saying? Stay the fuck away from me. I got a can of Raid for you cockroaches for real. Straight up. Don't come. I don't want to hear none of your bullshit. Straight up, man. Straight up. Stay the fuck away from me if you're a fucking coon. It just need to be said. Shout out to my boy TJ in the building. And then another thing too, we need to stop letting these people come in here and stop letting people come in and try and distort our message, man. Guys like Billy Porter. Hold on, I'll back up. A gal like Billy Porter. That she, 1 minute he's talking about Black Lives Matter, another minute he talk about, well, you black people attacking us gays and all that. No, bitch. Look, your trifling ass not gonna come in here and try to distort the message. Okay? Stop trying to distort the message with your bullshit. No, look, if you like dick in your ass and putting that same dick in your mouth, then go right ahead, buddy. I have no issues with that. But you're not going to come in here and distract from what the message is just because you got a platform to do it. No, we're gonna keep on moving without you, buddy. You want to sit up here and wear dresses and shit like that? Then that's on you. You chose that lifestyle. We didn't choose to be persecuted. We didn't choose to get shot by we didn't choose to get shot up by cops and shit. We didn't choose to get whipped. We didn't choose to get, put in circumstances that could be at our disadvantage. We didn't choose that. You chose, however, to suck white dick. You chose, however, to lick white asshole. You chose, however, to take a fucking cream pie in your ass. So get the fuck out of here. That bullshit. You chose to wear stilettos and dresses and shit. So miss me with the dumb shit. Daniel Cameron, we looking for your ass, buddy. So time for you to get out the house and get on your motherfucking job, bastard. One more thing before I end this video, right? And it goes back to, this, man. We got to stop being so accepting of everybody. Look, when it comes to, what up, Brandon Davis? We gotta stop being so accepting of everybody, man. Look, you could be nice to a person, but that don't mean you gotta accept them. Everybody, deserves, basic respect. Hey, how you doing? Whatever like that, man. But keep it moving. Look, for a person to be in your circle, man, they gotta prove their worth. They have to prove their worth. Look, for the women that's in the chat room, right? You and the guy go out on the first date. Would you let him hit you that night? Would you let him fuck that night? No. Most self-respecting women ain't gonna let some man fuck them the same night, the first night they meet them. It's gonna be a process. You gotta earn the right to get that pussy. Well, I won't say the right, but you gotta earn the privilege of getting the pussy. That's where you're gonna earn the privilege of getting that ass. That's not something that just come on the first date just because you take them to a fucking expensive ass you take them to some expensive ass restaurant and shit. That don't guarantee you ass. Or y'all had a good night at the club or whatever like that. That don't guarantee you ass. Come on now. Let's just be honest about this shit. Because this the thing, right? You over there whining and dining her. As soon as you get done with her, she called another motherfucker. He come over and he getting the ass that night. Yeah, Unique Dawn, anytime you want to come in, you're welcome to come in, you know what I'm saying? All day. Shit. I'm kind of lonely tonight when you come over. Hell, motherfucking yeah, shit. I ain't got shit going on. But see, motherfuckers have that misconception. They think they can just go out here, just because you look good, you smell good and all that, you treat them nice for one night, and all of a sudden that guarantee you ass. Nope, it ain't going down like that. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? And if it do go down like that, you might want to have you yourself might want to ask questions. I remember this song back in the day called "Slow Down." I forgot that I forgot who sang that song. I think it was Brand Nubian, if I'm not mistaken. But that's my song right there, man. And when I think of that song, that's what how we gotta adopt the things in life. We gotta slow down. Yep, it sure as hell was. Yeah, that's my shit right here. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Slow down. Yeah, man, I gotta listen to that song when I get my hop on my whip later on, man. But yeah, we just gotta slow down, man. You know what I'm saying? So that way we can identify these fucking buck dancers, these bootlickers, and these dick suckers, and these dick in the booty ass motherfuckers, man. Smash the like, hit the subscribe, man. This your boy. I appreciate y'all. Scream at me.